Right, so if you're feeling purposeless right now, if you feel like your life doesn't really have a meaning, if you feel like you're just waking up in the morning without a reason, then I want you to pay very close attention to this video. I'm gonna show you exactly how you can fix this problem and how you can add purpose and meaning to your life. How you can wake up in the morning with drive and motivation to jump forward and to destroy your competition. But if you want to gain any value out of this video, I'm gonna need you to pay very close attention to everything that I'm gonna say here. You cannot just go skip around and stop watching the video midway through. You have to pay attention to everything that I'm gonna say because this is valuable information that I don't think you're gonna find anywhere else. So pay attention. Right, so I'm gonna start this off by telling you that you have to prove your worth to yourself and to your loved ones. That you have to start working hard in order to achieve your goals and your mission that you've set out to achieve. Those things that are truly important to you. So, you see, this is what we've done through self-improvement all this time. We've only brought ourselves proof that we're capable of doing more. That we're capable of waking up in the morning a little bit earlier. That we're capable of going to the gym. That we're capable of doing several push-ups. That we're capable of running. That we're capable of reading a book. That we're capable of writing a journal page. That we're capable of spending an hour with our loved ones without having any other stupid thoughts in our mind. This is what we've done through self-improvement. We've only proven to ourselves that we are capable of more. We've only raised our standards higher little by little. And so when I'm telling you that you have to prove your worth to yourselves and to your loved ones, I mean that you have to provide proof to yourself and to the people that you love most that you are capable of achieving the goals that you set out. And so you might ask yourselves, well, if we've already started proving our worth ever since we started self-improvement in the first place, well then why are you saying that we have to start only proving our worth now? Well, it's because there might be something out there that you've omitted from this. And that's the fact that you might have gone complacent. That's the fact that you might have started indulging in some weird attractive desires that your environment has just put in your mind. And so what I mean to tell you by this is that once we get complacent and that once we start indulging in all of these weird attractive side desires, that is when we no longer prove our worth. That is when we are only going on autopilot, doing something that we have only indulged in for the sake of pleasure. And so I'm here to give you a wake-up call. To remind yourself that you must not get complacent. To remind yourself that you have to work hard every single day. That every single day is a day for you to struggle so that you can live a better life, so that you can help your family, so that you can help them live a better life. You know, complacency and indulging in all of these weird, attractive side desires that people have, that have been sent in by our environments, that is the path of the average person. That probably was you before you started self-improvement, wasn't it? You were this person who was complacent all the time, who never stuck to anything that he said that he would do, who never went to the gym for long enough, who never stopped going on his phone for long enough, who never truly quit video games in the first place, who tried NoFap 57 times, but always failed. You were complacent and you let all of these side attractive desires interfere with your motivation, with your drive, with your real reasons. And so I'm here to remind you that you must not get complacent. I'm here to remind you that you must keep going forward and that you have to be focused on what matters to you. You have to be focused on everything that means the world to you and everything that you know you must do for the sake of having a better life yourself and for your loved ones. And so how can we avoid complacency and these fake attractive desires? Well, we have to take the opposite path to where everyone else is going. Instead of just going that way towards enjoying yourselves whilst you're young, just living your life, just partying all the time, just enjoying life and ending up in your 20s having a midlife crisis and getting a stupid job that you're gonna stick to for the next 20 years of your life, having kids, having this, and just stressing yourself out just to be able to provide for them, just to be able to get them to live an acceptable life so that they can pass on your problem to their own kids, so that they can pass on the poverty, the fear, the anxiety, the stress to their own children. That is what the route that everyone else is taking right now. But I say that we don't go that way. We go the opposite way. We go the opposite way, that we start whilst we're young, whilst we have the most power and the most capability in our brains and our bodies. We start now. We work hard now. We dedicate ourselves to our mission, to our purpose, to the thing that we know we must do in order to live a better life. We do it now whilst everyone else is just out there wasting their time. We are destroying our competition every single day. By waking up earlier than everyone else. By going to sleep earlier than everyone else. By working harder in our jobs, in our work, in the gym than everyone else. And so taking this opposite path to what everyone else has been living their entire lives, it means that you're gonna have to start living by higher standards. It means that you're gonna have to dedicate yourself to higher expectations for yourself. It means that from now on, you cannot just live on the low side. You cannot just live with low expectations and just feel like everything else is just a game to you. Because it's not. Life is hard. Life is important and we must live it right. And that means that we have to put in the work so that we can achieve these higher expectations that we've set out for ourselves. That is what taking the opposite path looks like. You must prove to your loved ones, the people who have loved you your entire life, the people who have been by your side through hardships, through pain, through misery. You have to prove to them that you are worthy of their love. And so take your parents, for example, right? They probably worked your entire life just to be able to provide for you. So how old are you right now? You're like 16, 17, or 18, right? Something along the lines of that, right? Well, your parents, they've been working hard to provide for you, to get you education, to get you food on the table, to get you clothes, to have a roof above your head for 16, 17, 18 years. For most of these people, that's almost half of their life. And they've been dedicating that to you. I believe that we have to give back to our family. I believe that we have to give back to the people who have raised us, who have educated us, who have loved us unconditionally for the past 16, 17, 18 years of our lives, even more. We have to give back to those people who have been by our side through so many hardships and pain. Because what would life be without doing that? What would life look like if you didn't have somebody to give thanks to be grateful for? Somebody to hold you in their arms when you feel like the entire world is crumbling down on you. Somebody to be there by your side and tell you that you can do better, that you can do better for yourself, that you can live a better life, that they expect more from you because you can do more, because you must do more. What would life look like without these people? I think it would be a miserable existence, wouldn't it? And you know, ever since I was young, I felt as if my family, my parents, my sibling, my grandparents, they were everything to me. I felt as if I wanted to dedicate my entire life to making them happy. I wanted to dedicate my entire existence to being by their side, to supporting them, to being through hardships and pain for them. That is what I truly felt within myself was right. But you know, as we grow older, we tend to be exposed to more influences from the outside. It is no longer such a close circle, isn't it? It's no longer your parents or your siblings and your grandparents around you. No, now it's friends. Now it's that cute girl that you see. Now it's those people on social media. Now it's those people on TV. Now it's all these random cool people that you see on the street, that you see in school every single day. Your parents, they are not your entire social group anymore. And so at that point, your priority to give love to your family, to love your family, to be with them, which is your authentic desire, by the way, because you being that young and you feeling that thing right within you, that proves that that was your authentic desire. And by you living this way, by you growing older, by you being exposed to all of these weird influences from the outside, you stray away from this authentic desire. You stray away from your family. You stray away from good relationships with them. Why do you think most people, once they pass the age of 13, they don't have a good relationship with their parents anymore? A lot of people will say, oh, you know, it's just people being teenagers and everything, you know, they're going through those phases. Maybe it's because of these hormonal changes in your body. You're a bit moody sometimes and you get in arguments. Maybe you get to distance yourself a little bit. But at the same time, I honestly wholeheartedly believe that it's not just because of that. That is a small part of it. It's because of those influences which are being brought on to you. It's because now you're growing older. Now you're spending more time in school. Now you're spending a lot more time around other kids. And what is school to say nowadays? Yeah, who cares about having good relationships with your family? Who cares about being close to your dad? Who cares about listening to his stories from when he was in the army? Who cares about listening to stories from your grandmother, about your grandfather, about your great-grandfather, about your uncles, about all these people who you have never met? Who cares about all these stupid things, bro? I mean, like, come on, bro, let's go out, let's get a bag with the boys. Come on, let's go out, let's drink, and let's smoke some cigarettes, man. Yeah, bro, come on, let's record a very cool TikTok. Yeah, come on, bro, let's go play 5 hours of Minecraft today, man. Yo, that's gonna be great fun. This is what people indulge in. This is what young people indulge in nowadays. Instead of spending time with your family, instead of building relationships with your family, with your loved ones, with the people who have raised you, who have sacrificed so much for you, who love you from the bottom of their heart, who would die for you, people who genuinely die for you. You cannot even comprehend how much this means, right? People who would give up their entire existence for you. You're not spending time with those people anymore. Suddenly, those people, they don't mean that much to you, do they? Suddenly, they're just out of the picture. For most of these people, sadly, this is the case. And I'm here to tell you that you must not live like this. That you have to give thanks to your family. That you have to be grateful for the people who have raised you. You have to be grateful for all the people who have loved you unconditionally your entire life. Those are the people who I must prove my worth to. But the real question here is, who are the people that you must prove your worth to? Who are the people that you know you have to provide proof that you're capable of more to? Who are they? And so if you feel like you've gained any value from this video, then why not subscribe and like the video? It'll help me out a ton, and it'll help the video perform better so that other people can see it and so they can gain some value out of this as well. By the way, I've started coaching through one-to-one calls for free. And so if you feel like you're going through any problems regarding self-improvement right now, you want to start self-improvement but you don't really know how, you want to change your life but you don't know where to start, well then you can book a call with me right now. There will be a Calendly link in the description of this video, and I want you to click on it and I want you to schedule a time and we see each other, then we'll get everything sorted out. So yeah, man, I hope that this video served you well, man. and I'll see you next time. Good luck.